away we go.
Lights out and away we go. JH gets a very good start going into first position, going into P1. Freddie Mercury jumps Jargon. It seems like after he overtook him. Jargon's into P3 now. Oh, and there's a safety car. As Freddie Mercury has lost it. As Freddie Mercury loses it. He's got overtake and rich fuel mixture on. Going now into turn 1. Instant freeze so far. We saw a brief yellow flag, but that's just a bug. As Jack SFC gets past Rexy 3-5. And Rexy tries to fight back, but is unable. As Katana gets past Prism. Prism trying to fight back, but Katana was just too far ahead. Safety car again. Something has happened. What has happened? JH lets Jargon by, but then has to cede position. As JH gets past Jargon again. What is happening here? Why are they trading positions on the safety car? This is quite interesting. And he goes now, or does he? And now he goes. Overtake and rich fuel mixture are on. Prism gets past today, Tommy. And Katana, and Katana fights back now. Prism is in his slipstream, trying to go down, looking down the inside, but that he's too far back. As Jack SFC is 4/10, 3/10 now behind JH. He's gonna try look down the inside, but he's just too far back. As PTRS is out of the race, he's crashed out. What's happened here? It seems as he's just lost control. The two Mercedes are out of this race. And the safety car has been deployed once again. Oh, as his Ferrari teammate decides to go side by side, and he gets a terrible restart. Going from P1 to P3 and then back to P1. As he decides now to use overtake. As Sachu goes down the inside of the Haas of 5 Streak. As 5 Streak goes really deep. Today Tommy gets past Synax and there's some damage. Seems as though damage on the Williams. As Mystic Mind is going to try go for the overtake on Lachu. But run out of energy deployment. So he won't be able to go for it this corner. Mystic Mind tries to go down the inside of Lachu again. But once again, he's too far back. But now is he going to do a switchback? Yes, he does. He's now on the outside. He's going to try go around the outside. But things better off it. And Lachu is sliding all over the place. And Mystic Mind gets past. So does Prism. Lachu loses out terribly. And 5 Street gets past as well. And Katana is out. Lachu and Katana are Lachu has spun, went off track, and so has Katana. Katana has taken out Jack has a bad moment of oversteer and has to let CPB pass. As Synax was going slowly, he will now pass where Prism has retired. As CPB gets up into P3 now, and Jack SFC and CPB are having a fight. Rexy also wants to get involved in this. It goes Jack, Aiden, also now CPB, and GG Rexy, all fighting for that same position of P3, that last podium position. As Katana has also retired. No, sorry, my mistake. Everybody has now passed all the retired cars on track, and the pit window is open for all cars to go onto the intermediate tyres. As he tries going down the inside in the flat out right-hander, and he does it. He gets past 5 streak. GG Rexy also gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. As CPB is now going round the outside, or tried to go round the outside of Jack, but that doesn't work out. He's now in the fast chicane section. Jack loses it, and Aiden gets past. Jack has spun. And here we can see everybody's tyres, as Jargon is going to try overtake Today's Tommy is defending all he can, but Jargon just has the traction. He's going down the inside, and he gets past Today Tommy, going into the last sector now. Today Tommy is now in P2. He has to pit for new tyres. Jack SFC is now 3 tenths back from Mystic Mind. He's gonna probably try go for it going into this chicane now. He's going down. He's gonna he goes to the inside, but thinks better of it, breaks earlier and goes back onto the normal racing line, losing him a couple of hundredths of a second. Now he's still trailing Mystic Mind in the Alfa Romeo. As Mystic Mind goes a bit wide, Jargon gets the fastest lap of 1:34.4. Jack looks down the inside again, but thinks better of it once again. He's getting extremely close now. He's gonna try. He looks down the inside, going into the hairpin. Brakes a bit late and gives the Alfa Romeo a bit of a nudge, going into the penultimate corner. He's got the ERS. He's gonna overtake on the straight. He does it. He passes the Alfa Romeo on the straight, going into turn 1. Now he's got his eyes set on the Williams of Today Tommy. Into this turn, he does it. He's got the ERS advantage, and he breezes past. Just shows how much skill these drivers need to have to race this close. As Mystic Mind gets overtaken by the Haas, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties I tried to deal with, but now Mystic Mind sends it up the inside at the hairpin, but was just too far back and gives himself front wing damage. So unfortunate for the Alfa Romeo driver. It seems as though nothing is going his way today. When Lachu goes off track and Synax capitalizes on it. He goes around the outside onto the grass, and he gets past Latsu, who hits the wall. And Latsu gets past once again. But Synax is not going to let him get past again. He's trailing close behind. Less than a tenth separate the two drivers, and Latsu cuts the corner. He's lost half of his front wing. Oh, as Rexy hits the back end of the AlphaTauri and loses his front front wing end plate. And at this point in time, there are only 4 drivers without any penalties. Jargon, JHCPB, and... Sorry, no, CPB now gets a 3-second time penalty, and Synax, who don't have penalties. And Jargon wins the Australian Grand Prix. JH close behind, going into the last corner now. See what happens in this. What happens to these two drivers? Will Rex get past on the last corner? Will he? Sadly, no, he won't. What excellent driving from the two, the AlphaTauri and Racing Point driver. And here we have the driver of the day, CPB or Aiden. Very well deserved. The excellent defending does it. His defending at its best. And here we see our top 3 finishers. Jargon celebrating at on the top step. JH in second, and CPB Aiden in third, flying that North Korean flag proudly.